Hello students, welcome to Verma's Chemistry. This video is about concentration cells from the lesson Electrochemistry. Concentration cell is a galvanic cell in which both the half cells contain electrodes of same material dipped in same electrolyte but with different concentrations. There are two types of concentration cells: electrolyte concentration cell and electrode concentration cell. First of all, let us see about electrolyte concentration cell. In this type of cells, same electrodes are dipped in solution of same electrolyte but with different concentrations. Both the electrodes, both anode and cathode, are made up of same material and both of them are placed in solution of same electrolyte, but the concentrations of the electrolytes in which these electrodes are dipped are different. Such kind of galvanic cell is called as electrolyte concentration cell. If you see this galvanic cell, in this both the electrolytes are zinc sulfate and both the electrodes are made up of zinc. In both the half cells, zinc rods are dipped in zinc sulfate solution. But in anodic half cell, concentration of zinc sulfate is C1. In cathodic half cell, concentration of zinc sulfate is C2. So there is difference in the concentration of electrolytes, but same electrolyte. In this cell, the source of cell reaction is the tendency of the electrolyte to diffuse from high concentration to low concentration. Generally, in a galvanic cell, when we have two different electrodes in half cells, there will be some potential difference the two electrodes. Because of that potential difference, there will be the passage of electricity from anode to cathode. But what is the source of passage of electricity? What is the source of electrical energy in concentration cells? Because in concentration cells, the material of the two electrodes is same. Then where from you will get the potential difference? If there are two solutions with different concentrations in contact with each other, then there will be diffusion of the electrolyte from high concentration to low concentration. The same principle is applicable here in electrolyte concentration cells. The tendency of electrolyte to diffuse from high concentration to low concentration is the source of cell reaction in this cell. This kind of diffusion takes place till the concentrations of two electrolytes becomes equal. So initially the EMF of the cell is maximum, and when the concentrations of two electrolytes are equal, then the EMF falls down to 0. Let us take zinc electrolyte concentration cell, in which both the half cells are made up of zinc. Zinc electrode dipped in a solution of Zn+2 ions with concentration C1, and zinc electrode dipped in a solution of Zn+2 ions with concentration C2. Zn+2 with concentration C1 acts as anode, and Zn+2 with concentration C2 acts as cathode. And in a concentration cell, as both the electrodes are made up of same material, E0 value of cell is 0. The anodic reaction takes place in this zinc half cell. At anode, the reaction takes place is oxidation. So zinc gets oxidized into Zn+2 ions by losing 2 electrons. And if you see cathode reaction, Zn+2 ions present in cathode half cell gets reduced into zinc metal by gaining 2 moles of electrons. So this is the overall reaction takes place. So based on this, we can find out EMF of the cell by using the formula from the Nernst equation. E cell is equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N into log QC, where QC is reaction quotient. N is number of moles of electrons involved in cell reaction. E naught cell is anyway 0 and number of moles of electrons involved in this reaction is equal to 2, and QC reaction quotient is equal to ratio between concentration of products and concentration of reactants. Concentration of products is C1 here and concentration of reactants is C2 here. So when we substitute all these values, you will get E cell equal to minus 0.059 by 2 log C1 by C2. But in a galvanic cell, the reaction should be spontaneous, and to have a spontaneous reaction, E cell value should be positive, and E cell can be positive if C2 is greater than C1 here. Now let's talk about electrode concentration cells. In this type of cells, same electrodes with different concentration are dipped in solution of the same electrolyte. For example, two hydrogen electrodes at different pressures placed in same solution of hydrogen ions comes under this electrode concentration cells. In electrode concentration cell of hydrogen, a platinum wire which is surrounded by a hydrogen gas at a pressure of P1 is dipped in a solution of HCl with 1 molar concentration. Another platinum wire which is surrounded by again hydrogen gas but at a pressure of P2 is also dipped in the same solution. Here hydrogen gas at a pressure of P1 is present in anode half cell and hydrogen gas at a pressure of P2 is present in cathode half cell. The reaction takes place at anode is oxidation. So hydrogen gas at a pressure of P1 gets oxidized into H plus ions by losing 2 moles of electrons, and at cathode H plus ions present in the solution gets reduced by taking 2 moles of electrons into hydrogen gas. So the overall reaction is this. Now to find out the cell potential, EMF of the cell, we can use Nernst equation. E cell equal to E naught cell minus 0.059 by N into log QC, where E naught cell of concentration cell is 0 and number of moles of electrons involved in the cell reaction is 2, and QC is the ratio between partial pressures of products and partial pressure of reactant. Partial pressure of product here is P2 and partial pressure of reactant here is P1. So QC is substituted by P2 by P1. And in a galvanic cell, to have the cell reaction spontaneous, E cell should be positive. And here E cell can be positive when we have P2 less than P1.